Thinking about buying a pearl? Then this is your must-watch video. Whether this is your first purchase, you've already bought several, or you are about to make a big investment, you need to know key factors to avoid getting tricked, and you need to choose wisely for a higher resale potential. I know pearls are beautiful, but once you're choosing one, value retention is also an important factor to consider. From a business point of view, pearls hold their value and sell well at auctions. But what is the secret? How did a gem born from the sea become one of the ultimate signs of luxury? Today we'll dive into all key facts you need to know before buying pearls. And if you want to make sure you don't get scammed, keep watching. Pearls. Key facts you must be aware of. If you want to invest, you must know what you are actually buying and how it's made. There are three main types of pearls: natural, cultured, and artificial, means fake. Natural ones are formed inside oysters. Did you know that they happen by accident? It's a defense mechanism when a foreign particle enters the shell. The oyster coats it with layers of shiny material, and the result? A bright, round, one-of-a-kind gem. Thus, natural pearls are considered the most valuable pieces, generally starting from $500 per pearl. Yes, cultured pearls from the same way, but the process is started by a technician who places a core inside the oyster to stimulate growth. So, they are real pearls, well-shaped, round and smooth, but often more affordable than the natural pearls as they are mass-produced. If you're lucky enough, you can find those pearls starting from $50. If you want to spot the difference between natural and cultured pearls, here's a tip. Look at the surface of the pearls. Does it have a distinctive line? If it does, it's likely cultured. Meanwhile, artificial or synthetic pearls are completely man-made from non-organic materials, essentially imitations, fake. They are usually plastic and worth literally nothing. You can easily spot the difference between fake and real pearls with this trick. Rub two pearls lightly against each other and they will feel a little gritty. Fake or imitation pearls, however, usually feel smooth or glassy. Personally, I don't use the tooth test, as it's less practical and hygienic. Tips. What affects the price? Here are 5 key tips and tricks to make sure your money is well spent and not wasted on fakes. First of all, always inspect the pearl yourself. What you are looking for is a deep shine, not bright one. Also texture. Naturals are not perfectly smooth. Avoid buying online unless it's a 100% reliable source. When in doubt, skip it. Ask for certificate. GIA is the most reliable one. Its pearl identification report details quality, weight, size, shape and color. Ask about the origin. Fresh or saltwater? Saltwater pearls cost more due to their rarity. Generally, there are 3 types of saltwater pearls. The most expensive are South Sea, followed by Tahitian and the Koya pearls. Pay attention to the shape, size and color. South Sea and Tahitian pearls are usually colored and have higher value. Those pearl necklaces start at $10,000 to $15,000 and can easily reach $1 million price tag. In terms of size, Koya pearls come from the smallest pearl-producing oyster in the world, so they are typically smaller, around 2 to 10 millimeters. Just like with diamonds, size matters when it comes to investment value. Need proof? About a decade ago, a fisherman in the Philippines discovered a massive pearl of Palawan Island, 66 centimeters long, 30 centimeters wide, and weighing around 34 kilograms. He had no idea of its value and kept it under his bed for years, until a house fire poured the secret out. Today, it's valued at nearly $100 million, breaking the record set by the Pearl of Allah. It would be nice to find something like this in the basement, right? Story always matters. Gems with interesting backgrounds are far more valuable. For example, the Peregrine pearl. This pearl-shaped beauty was once owned by the Spanish royal family. It later became even more famous when actor Richard Burton gifted it to Elizabeth Taylor. Recognize those names? If you're curious about the other legendary gem he gave her, check out my video about diamonds. The Peregrine was set into a Cartier necklace decorated with diamonds and rubies, which sold at auction for more than $11 million. Without that iconic history, trust me, the price would have been far less eye-watering. Generally, pearls are a relatively stable investment. They usually don't depreciate dramatically, but the same is true for appreciation. The king of pearls. Last but not least, the story of pearls cannot be told without mentioning the most iconic pearl producer, the originator, the king of pearls, Mikimoto. The most well-known heritage luxury pearl jewelry brand, Mikimoto, was founded by Kokushu Mikimoto over 130 years ago in Ginza, Tokyo, Japan. He carved his name in history when he successfully created the world's first cultured pearl. In 1921, he famously defended the validity of cultured pearls in the Paris trial, proving that cultured pearls are just as real and valuable as natural ones. Today, Mikimoto is still the #1 luxury pearl jewelry brand, known for having one of the highest value retention rates in the industry. It is also the favorite pearl brand of Hollywood A-listers like Salma Hayek or Michelle Yeoh. The flagship store is located in Ginza, Tokyo, with additional stores in the UK, France and the US. Best-selling Mikimoto pearl necklaces starting from around $3,000 and reach over $1 million, especially within the high jewelry collection. One thing is certain, each Mikimoto piece is a one-of-a-kind creation, made with the highest quality and craftsmanship. I hope these tips and insights were helpful and inspiring for your future investments. Mikimoto lived by one simple motto.
My dream is adorning the necks of all women around the world with pearls.
And it definitely came true. Trust me, pearls will never go out of style. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. See you next time. Ilona calls you. Ilona calls luxury.